What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel, and if you're new here, this is Talk Spooky to Me. This is a place where I go check out haunted and paranormal hotspots, and today I am in Julian, California, sort of like a land lost in time. We're gonna walk by one of the old Julian hotels, and I'll give a little bit of the history on that place, but I'm mostly here today to see something that I already see up on the hill, and that's the cemetery. Cemeteries are totally my thing, you guys. If I haven't said it already, I will start to say it a whole lot now. I work at a mortuary. That means mortuary, cemetery, crematory. I'm here today to check out the cemetery and tell you guys a little bit about the history there and see if we can make contact with anything in the most safe possible way. But as you can see, like right at 5 o'clock, if you're used to like city life, 5 o'clock this place is like done. This restaurant over here, like next to us, super cute. Like everything is so like rich in history. The pie shop over here, everything like closes at 5, and I think that's why we were kind of thrown off, because we're like city folk. We're used to everything being open, staying open. Where's the nearest 7-Eleven that stays open all night? Everything here is pretty much closing up. We're kind of the only ones on the street, and we're definitely the only ones like walking around. This is where I was kind of talking to you guys from, and way up there, way up at the tippy top, is the cemetery that I've heard a lot of things about. You kind of start down here and like walk up this hill, so let's go check it out. Actually, I think we're gonna go to the hotel first. I think we're gonna go check out the hotel first and maybe come back when it feels a little more spooky. Okay, so this is the Hotel Robinson originally. So in 1897, built for Albert. Did you almost fall? Wait, really? Yeah. Built for Albert. Sorry, Albert. I'm laughing. Albert and his wife, who were freed slaves, it originally opened up as like a bakery, a restaurant bakery, and then as the town became more poppin', as a mining town and people were passing through to get to San Diego, visitors, politicians, sightseers, promoters, salesmen, and others made this hotel their base. Albert died in 1915, and Margaret carried on alone until 1912, when she sold the property for $1,500, and it was renamed the Julian Hotel. So as much as I want to try to walk in right now, I don't think I'm gonna try to do that. Only because there probably are people staying here, and I do want to be respectful, but this previous restaurant turned hotel is now said to be haunted by its original owner, which would be Albert. So from what I could find, Albert is the main spirit that haunts this hotel. So Albert is seen mostly with a pipe in his mouth, the smell of like cigar smoke. He is seen in mirrors here, and that's pretty much all that I gathered. But it would make sense that Albert, being the original owner, is the one that is still here. It says the Julian Hotel Robinson, placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. Wow, love that for you, Albert and Maggie. So it's still a bed and breakfast. I actually myself really want to come stay here. It's really big. Like the front looks really small, but as soon as you like turn the corner, it's really big. So overall, I think we can just really agree that this is just an inspiring story for being 1897 when this place was established, and being at like the peak of people's hatred and segregation. There actually was a story that I read that Albert, when he finally passed away, basically it was seen that he should have been given his last respects and wanted to be laid to rest here in the cemetery that we're going to be going to later, but ultimately the town and its hatred at the time, Albert did not get to be laid to rest here in the Julian Cemetery. At the time it was a whites only cemetery, so it was that last sort of act of disrespect toward Albert, but all the more reason why I feel like his spirit probably lingers here. This is probably where Albert loved it, and obviously a lot of success came from it. It's still standing to this day. Like I said, this is giving like Winchester Mystery, because there's the front and then like here's all the back. So I did hear that room number 10, which was originally Albert's room, is the room that is the most haunted, obviously, to this day. I wonder which one. Oh, that says 20. Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming since this looks like it's the original part of the house, that this part somewhere in here probably is room number 10. This says 20. And let's see what this says. I did read that like room number 10 has been like renovated, and so it's no longer like Albert's room like as a room. I think it's like renovated to be like part of a bathroom or something, which also feels kind of disrespectful. Julian Hotel's honeymoon house. Oh, I'm curious. It says 18 on it, but definitely all looks to be part of the Julian Hotel. So I really wish we could go inside. It is saying like ring for hostess, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I did see that there were photos on the front. I did see photos that were on the front porch, so we can go check those out. That's the next best thing. Peeking through the glass a little bit. Okay, I definitely will have to stay here in the future, because I mean, look at the carpet. It's still very much giving like a southern comfort, warm and cozy feel. Like come and drink your sweet tea on the porch, and I like that. Literally, it's so quiet and weird. I mean, there's like a couple other cars, and I hear people talk. There's like an Italian restaurant, which Isai is gonna take us to. Us, as in the vlog. Oh my gosh, that actually scared me. Ah, yes. This is the rich history we came to see. Oh, wait, he stopped. Oh, never mind. Not me thinking that was some type of paranormal activity. This place looks cool.
I know where everything is now.
Sir, can you point me in the direction of home? Oh, cemetery! Yay.
There you go. That way.
I mean, there's literally only this way or that way. Like,
or
nothing
this way
else.
or that way.
Yeah, but nothing is pointing that way.
Yeah, look, Julian T and Cottage Arts.
Oh, cute.
See that?
Oh,
the
I
one,
stand
it's
corrected.
The only thing pointed that way. On second
well,
thought.
we're looking for this bad boy. Although the pub at Lake Cuyamaca cut to the tacos we had today for Taco Tuesday. We're going to the cemetery, but before we do that, we stop by the car so I can put on proper ghost hunting equipment, proper ghost hunting, proper ghost hunting attire, proper ghost hunting wear, proper ghost hunting gear. Yes, yes. No, not the hair. I'm protected from the ghosts. My arms are covered, my legs are covered. Nothing can get me now. Let's go. Crazy. The Julian Beer Company, the beer garden is right down there, and then just above it. I mean, those are our kind of vibes for sure.
You've heard of the Whaley House. How about the Bailey House?
Yes. Could be. Actually, no. There's no doubt that like all of this is absolutely haunted. So we're staring at the cemetery right now. I did do a little bit of research, and so just before we go in there, I'm gonna read this like straight from the Julian Historical Society. So this Pioneer Cemetery, that was such a common name for cemeteries. Pioneer Cemetery, now Pioneer Park in San Diego, and now this Pioneer Cemetery. Everyone's a pioneer back in the 1800s, obviously. The Julian Historical Society said primitive living conditions, violence, alcohol, disease, and fatal accidents, all common in the Julian gold mining district, created an urgent need for a graveyard. Such use began on this then private property with the burial of stillborn babies under the oak tree there. The earliest burials recorded there were those of 2 teenage boys who died in the winter of 1875. Soon other victims were buried, some with their boots on in unmarked graves, some, and it says that like in quotations, with their boots on. I'm gonna have to look that up later. In unmarked graves, and some in family plots, and some alone. What is that, a bird? It was sounding like someone was going.
I heard that, yeah.
And then it soon became this community cemetery. So that came straight from the Julian Historical Society. Nothing I really found on like the actual like hauntings. Is there a woman in white? Is there a little kid? Nothing that specific. So let's go check it out. Already? Ooh, very cold chill. Do you feel it, like cold?
A little bit.
Yeah, kind of cold. Okay. For over 50 years, grave sites on this hill were inaccessible to wagons. Coffins were carried from the wagon to the grave, as they should. Mary Clough died during a storm. It took 16 men to drag a sled bearing her casket from the church up this walk. It took 16 men. This walk was discontinued about 1924 when vehicle access to the cemetery from A Street. Oh, where's that? We'll have you read the story in a little bit, but yeah. And so this is what this says. Okay, remember what I was saying about this place being a small town? They were just kind of driving by looking at us. Okay, let's go. Although ultimately we're here to be respectful. Do you think those are real outhouses? No. Yeah? No.
They could be. They remind me of Shrek.
Like really cute. Yeah, very Shrek. I do think it's very interesting and honestly totally my vibe. Well, totally our vibe. Being cemetery peeps. That literally the cemetery is right here next to like
Cornhole and beer garden and everything. Honestly, I'd play here.
The vibes.
Spooky vibes.
Oh, what am I doing? What is this, amateur hour? Thumbnail. So we're kind of just gonna walk around, see what we get. The Spirit Talker's on now. I'm gonna turn the volume up just to kind of scare myself. I don't know how long we should be here, considering the sun is going down. This is real barbed wire, so be careful. Be careful, watch your arm. That's literally what I was just saying. Ah! There's thorns in there. It didn't poke me, but...
Oh yeah, it really caught on.
Oh,
and here I am touching it.
Are you okay? What is this place? Wow, look how pretty that is, though. Honestly, this is a really beautiful place.
We should get a closer look when we go back down there.
Did you have a funeral home here?
Like in the city?
Like here in the town?
Absolutely. I would imagine. Unless they don't,
We'll have to give
unless
it
they don't have a cemetery here anymore that's actually active.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's some really recent burials here.
So, do you like God?
Who's asking?
Oh, the answer is yes, no matter who's asking, I think.
So yeah, I think you're right. These are more recent burials,
Yeah.
and then the original cemetery. Let's go check it out.
I love when you talk cemetery. Is there anybody that would like to... Oh, this is the road. Earth. Yes. So this is the road. I guess really only a coach would come this way? Because if people are still going to be laid to rest here, right?
Correct. Yeah, they just don't have to climb the big stairway.
Look how pretty that is. This is a really beautiful place to rest. We're not here to disrupt you. We're here only to hear your story if you'd like to share it.
Who's calling you?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like an unknown caller, but blur that out. I don't actually know whose number that is.
No.
No.
It's your side chick?
What?
Your side chick. Oh, you don't have one of those?
Do you?
Let's keep going.
It's very quiet and peaceful up here.
It's a bigger cemetery than I imagined.
Look, it goes way down there.
Wow. It wraps all the way around.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if we follow the road, we can kind of see the whole entire park.
This is really pretty. Really peaceful. I'd love to believe that all these spirits are resting, but with Julian's like history and the gold mines and accidents and Liam, were you a miner? Miner as in gold miner, not miner as in miner.
Good save.
Yeah, good. I do have other equipment here with me. Actually, I'll turn it on and then I'll walk away. Because I want to go see what that big standing monument is. Okay. Anything of that sort will make it go off. So I'm gonna walk away. If it goes off, we see that it's not any of us. If anyone would like to make their presence known and go near that antenna will trigger lights to go off. Oh, it's a veterans memorial. That's really nice. Evelyn.
It's going off a little bit. See that?
Yeah. Evelyn? Is there anyone near that antenna or sitting near that bench?
I noticed there was some activity when you were standing closer to the pole.
Dark.
I wonder
I actually was just thinking
if
it's
the
gonna
pool
start
has
to get
anything to
dark
do with it.
soon. Maybe if you're comfortable over there, now that we've walked away, you can touch that antenna.
If there's a spirit here and you can hear me, please make yourself known on the REM pod.
Sometimes I feel like
She scares me.
she scares me.
Could be you. No, maybe it's someone else.
Oh, there's a.
Is the woman a gorgeous Latina? Oh, there's a truck driving through here.
Army.
It says Army on it?
No, it said Army.
Oh,
We're in, like,
the spirit.
veterans.
Is there neighborhoods up here? Or where would they be? Maybe they're visiting?
I mean, technically, that's the road we could have come up.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like this road that leads in. But I guess I felt like.
kind of stopped.
Okay. I guess I felt as though I didn't want to do that. Like, be loud and rumbling through here. Emerge.
It might be cool if we drive through. Just to check everything out.
Yeah. You can see this tall antenna. If you get near it, will trigger lights. I always feel like because they're from the 1800s, they're not gonna know how that technology works unless you show them. You know? Like you said, it is gonna start to get dark soon, so. It is just pretty quiet and peaceful, and honestly, that's probably for the best. There's a lot of like family plots where they have like their own fences around them, and I like that. That is beloved Henry and
Truck's still there.
Yeah. Maybe they're just trying to do the same.
Maybe.
Now what?
Go back to our car. We run back to our car.
No.
Go back there.
Whoa. What did it say?
Go back there.
Right when I said go back to the car,
Yeah.
it said go back there. Go back to our car or go back to the truck that's parked up here? Maybe he wants us to go to the
this truck.
What
No.
if we went to the truck and no one's in there?
No,
And
you
it was-
just said go back
and
to
the
the
spe-
car
the
and said go
spirits-
back there.
The spirits brought the truck up and want us to get in.
There's no one driving it. So I'm like,
I swear, if we start
wanna
going
stop?
back, I think we should start going back just for the fact that the truck just stopped there.
yeah.
If it leaves once we leave, that's weird. And we should actually get to the car before they get to our car.
It looked like a lady driving it though.
And
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Women can kill too.
let's
So
see.
what way do? Well, I mean, we're gonna go the normal way, right?
Should we go the way we came? We
Here.
can go back on the road here. Or that way. We'll go this way.
I said, what way should we go? Here.
Oh, it said go back there. And then we went here and it said here.
Okay, maybe we should just kind of walk quickly.
Let's go back.
Maybe they were waiting for us to leave.
Let's
Did
go
you
back.
ever think about that?
Maybe. Odds are it's something sketchy versus not.
No. You're the living, not the dead, so we're just gonna be safe and head back to the car because that truck was just like lingering and kind of watching us. It really does feel kind of like an episode of like the Twilight Zone where like we're the outsiders and they're just kind of like watching us, like literally everybody. Oh yeah, the thorns. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, thank you. What a gentleman. Oh. Literally feels like we're the outsiders that everybody kind of has like their eyes on, and it's just like keeping an eye out.
Let's walk to the wrong car in case he's watching us.
No, how about we just get in? There's nobody behind us, right?
Flow.
Float.
That's what we do if we end up around the truck.
It's funny that it said float right as I was looking at this boat.
Huh. Let's go to the boat.
Was this your boat? Can this
Sarah.
Sarah. Whoa.
Was this Sarah's boat?
Sarah, was this your
It
boat?
has water in it.
Water in it? Oh
Yeah.
no.
You know?
I hear the church bell going off. Haven of rest. I like that.
Keep going. What is it? Like,
Literally, as I was
just
figuring
leave.
out, the light, it was like, should we go? It said keep going. Okay, we're done with the big light because that was like way too big. But I don't know, how should we interpret keep going? Is it keep going as in like keep exploring, or keep going as in get a move on it, go on get?
Go and get, boy.
Go on get. Gosh, look at that little corner. Like I said, it feels very... it's just stepping back in time. It's just so small town. And for California, we're not used to that.